all the info there is, Chief. After the mansion, you better save some cash for a bulletproof vest.
If I'm not mistaken, you won't get any more calls from your secretary from this point onward, except maybe scripted ones. That means no more bonus chances. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, once you've paid a visit to all 4 suspects, it is now time to go to Johnny Rock's mansion. If you tried coming here early, though, depending on your version, you may or may not have to do an ambush scene first.
Johnny's mansion. Now I had to get inside.
Interestingly, on that weird arcade version, this scene is actually random. On every other version, it's fixed, so I'm just going to show it in that order. Also, the Sega CD marks everybody because it's dark, but it's not really needed. This scene is random. It's a little bit tough. There are 5 possibilities. This guy is telegraphed by the sound of a car, plus he also takes a little longer to appear. He's also telegraphed by a car, though not as long. These are definitely the 2 least threatening enemies.
Now to shoot the 4 clues.
Well, you heard the man, so I sure hope you've been paying attention, because if you did, you would know that not only do you have to shoot the right clue, you also have to shoot them in the order that you collected them. Choose correctly, and you get a number to the combination. But if you choose wrong, or you take too long, according to the instruction manual, the appropriate clues are vase, painting of girl in blue, Mona Lisa painting, bust of man, plate, modern art painting, cat, bust of woman, George Washington painting, primitive statuette, coat of arms, painting of boy in red. There are 12 possibilities, so I hope to God you remember the clues, or else you're probably going to be seeing this asshole a lot. The numbers you're given are preset, but they're anything from 1 to 6. You'll want to remember them too. Another bomb, potentially. Oddly enough, on the DVD version, it doesn't explode when you shoot it. Maybe you shot out the fuse? Results in a pretty obvious jump cut. Oddly enough, on some versions, if not most of them, you'll restart the scene if you die like normal, but if you have to continue, you get sent back to the previous scene.
I knew the combination. Now I just had to shoot it open.
I'm sure you could open it by hand, you know. So now you want to shoot the first number you were given. If you shoot the wrong number or you let it pass, you get blown up. I mean, of course. What else would happen? First turn goes left, so if the first number is 1, you better be ready to shoot it right away. Second turn goes right, so if the number is 6, you better be ready. Left again, then right. DVD version adds an additional code that will always open the safe. 1616. It's done because your DVD player might suck, but it's also an alternative if you forgot what the combination was. Once you get it open, you get your clue. You can probably guess the clue is preset, but it'll point to one of the 4 suspects.
Hey, boss. The police say they want the guilty party alive, so just shoot the gun out of their hand.
Oh, is that all? Do they want me to do anything else for them? Alright, you're back at the map. Where you go next depends on where the clue pointed you. Now, I sure hope I don't need to tell you this, but this is a walkthrough, so get the dice, you go to the casino. If it was a license plate, you go to the garage. If it was an 8-ball, you go to the pool hall. Stick of dynamite, you go to the warehouse. Choosing the wrong location is the same as returning to a place you've previously completed. On that note, don't return to Johnny Rock's mansion. You know what'll happen. If you choose the right location, first you gotta fight your way through Murderer's Row. It's a collection of scenes. The ones you get are preset. The number of scenes you have to complete depends on the version. And the type of scenes you can get also vary. This is a repeat. I'm not going to talk about it again. Count yourself lucky if you get it. This scene is also a repeat. Another repeat, and it's the window of death. Okay, here's something new. This scene is random. There's only 2 possibilities. This guy fires faster than the other. Always be ready for him at the beginning of a set. Eventually the scene becomes fixed, on most versions, but on that crazy arcade version at least, this guy's actually part of the random set. This scene is random. There are 4 possibilities. Oh shit, pop quiz hotshot. 2 guys at once, what do you do? Well, I'm not entirely certain. On some of the earlier versions, you might actually have to shoot both of these guys. But on most versions, just shoot one of them. The other guy will start busting off shots, but he won't hit you. Yet. Doesn't matter which one you shoot first. On the DVD, these guys are taken out of the set. They're instead fixed to appear last. This scene is random. I'm going to be saying that a lot. There are 5 possibilities. Might depend on version, but this guy does seem to take a little longer to appear. Sega CD marks this guy, so you'll know he's coming. Sega CD marks this guy too. Sega CD marks this guy too. Eventually the scene becomes fixed, although I bet that crazy arcade version probably puts him in the mix. Man, why do all these versions have to make this so complicated? This scene is random. There are 6 possibilities. What the hell are you doing out here anyway? That is totally the same woman. I'm not sure where you are, but if that guy was out of your line of sight, I don't know why he felt the need to climb up into it. On the DVD version, this guy isn't part of the random set. He's instead fixed to appear last. This scene is random. There are 6 possibilities. Here's another contender for the hardest scene in the game. This guy hard to see. Sega CD marks this guy, so you'll know he's coming. I have no idea why they marked him and not the other. You can barely see the other guy. Eventually the scene becomes fixed. After you shoot the woman, shoot the tree. Don't ask why, just do it. You want to know why? Believe it or not, the Sega CD actually marks this guy. Thank heavens for small favors. Couldn't be bothered to get all the way through this scene though. Some versions might include any ambush scene in the set, but I'm just covering the ones that are definitely there. Okay, after you complete the requisite amount of scenes, you go to the final scene. Don't worry about the whole taking them alive part, because you can't actually kill any of the suspects. On some versions, if the suspects kill you, you have to redo the previous scene. God help you if it's a hard one.
Yeah, I shot him. The no-good rat jilted me. I'll get you for this. My lawyer will have me sprung in an hour. You'll pay for this.
Yeah, I took care of Johnny Rock like I took care of his enemies for years. And all he wants to do is run off with that uptown dame in red. I'll beat this, Raph. I'll be back.
Whatever happened to that stick of dynamite?
You'll never get me! Johnny Rock wrecked my life like you wrecked my bar. You're never gonna get away with this. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Johnny Rock, that dirty rotter, he owed me for the horses, for the hot cars. I shot him, but the slammer will never hold me. I'll get you, I'll get you.
You guys do know you have perfectly good handcuffs, right?
Now I can sleep easy at night, knowing Johnny Rock's murder has been avenged. But it's so hard to forget. Oh well, tomorrow's another day. And I know something about survival.
And now, I did too. But I had this strange feeling that we'd all meet again. Another day.
Now the cast. Mark Voltura as Johnny Rock. Red, played by Andrea Camarina. Radha Dijamotta as Trixie. Sandra Pitts as Lockjaw Lil. Measles, played by Curtis Plagg. Curtis Plague? Dang, he's got an appropriate name. Richard Breeding as Mumps. Bruce Watson as Smallpox. Huh. The game just calls him Pox. Tim Nelson as Doctor. Carol Eason as Mortician. Jason Culver as Small Person in Baby Carriage. In other words, a midget. Kyland Wing Phelan as Mother Pushing Carriage. Margaret Durkin as Drunk at Pool Hall. Pierre Maloka as Police Officer 1. Pat Poole as Police Officer 2. Kim Corwin as Telegram Delivery Person. Woman in Elevator, Michelle Wine. Jim Pettison as Voice of Detective. Stunt coordinators Pat Poole and Al Cantu. Stunt persons Rusty Dillon. He played Mad Dog McCree, didn't he? Michael Fleming, Al Hamlin, Bruce K. Sorrells, Joey Hamlin, Mike Madrill, Lori Dillon, Jack Caffrey, Cliff Vogt, Rusty Meador, Chris Loganus, Dennis Martinez, Herb Robbins, Doyle Hart Sr., Henry Towles. I have no idea who they are, but here are their names. American Laser Games executive producer Robert Grebe, computer programmer Pierre Maloka, director David O. Roberts, director of photography Barry Kirk, production manager Jim Cochran, script writer Jim Pattison, stylist / props / wardrobe designer Kylene Wing Phelan. I still have no idea how to pronounce her name. Assistant director Les Wells, script / line producer Margaret Durkin. If any of these names sound familiar, well, you know they had to do double duty. Gaffer Bill Harrison, Key Grip Michael Lamb, Best Boy Paul Grindrod, Assistant to Stylist Mary Gindrich, Scenic Artist David North, wonder if he's Nolan North's less successful brother. Props Assistant Judith Katona, Wardrobe Assistant Janice Quintana, Set Builders Paul Tedesco, Paul Parker, Robert Dyke. Neon Signs by Absolutely Neon. Second Camera Steve Denning. Sound Eric Williams. Hair and Makeup by Merle Dean Sanchez. Male Hairstylist Louis Chavez. Electrician Scott Kidner. Bob Willis. Swing Grip / Production Assistant Alan Fulford. Production Assistants Rebecca Beal. Paige Morgan. John Dwyer. Craft Services Linda Pate. Catering by Restaurant Andre. Gun Wranglers Utah Connor. Val Bing Christman. I don't know. Special effects by Sturms Special Effects. Dieter Sturms. Yvonne Coleman. Yvonne? Actually, I think it's Yvonne. Computer graphics Kelly Lugin. Post-production / music and audio John Wagner Recording Studios. Post-production video 32nd Street, LTD. Oh wait, I remember, it means limited. Gregory J. Kiernam. an interactive video production by American Laser Games. And Southwest Productions Incorporated, an interactive video production by American Laser Games. By American Laser Games. American Laser Games.